Hello everyone, this is the People's Trader here, and first of all I just want to congratulate you for taking action and making the move to start your journey here in trading forex. I wanted to start this off by kind of setting the table and setting the framework of what it is you're actually going to need in order to become a profitable trader, because let's face it, none of us actually are here because we want to just win a popularity show, or none of us are here just to look good. We actually want to become profitable traders, and that's the reason why you're here. That's the reason why you actually bought this course. Now, regardless of whether this is the first course you bought or regardless of whether this is your 1,000th course, my intention and my goal is to help you that by the time you finish, you'll have everything you need to become a profitable trader, to become the people's trader. And what is the people's trader? The people's trader is the trader for the people. It's basically the next door neighbor. It's the kid in college, the high school graduate. It's the teacher. It's the principal. Anyone can become the people's trader, but just like becoming that college graduate, just like becoming the principal or the teacher or the rocket scientist or whatever it is, there's going to be some studying that's involved. There's a level of stewardship, if you will, that's necessary. And so I want to set the table and kind of give the expectations that are here. First of all, this is not something, and when I say this, I'm not talking about this course, I'm talking about this industry. All right. I know what's out there on YouTube. I know what's on Instagram and Facebook and in social media and everything. And there's so much pointing to the idea that you can flip on the button, make money from your phone. You can get rich overnight. You can get rich in 30 days. But I'm just to let you know, that's not a reality. Now, you might get some lucky TPs, because you can be lucky. We'll talk about that. You can be lucky in trading. And they say sometimes it's better to be lucky than it is to be good. But if you want to be consistent, then you're going to look for certain skill sets. And we'll talk about all of that. Okay. Starting out, what you want to do, and if you're anywhere sitting down without a pen and paper, then go ahead and pause this. Go grab a pen and paper and jot some of this information down, because this is life changing. This is the kind of stuff that actually helped me to go from being a wandering nomad, if you will, to actually becoming a profitable trader. All right. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take control of what you're paying attention to. Take control of your focus. What do I mean by that? There's a lot of noise in this industry. So take control of your attention, what you're paying attention to, what you're studying, what you're reading. Pay attention to all of that stuff. Okay. And then stay away from the Instagram and Facebook fan clubs. And what I mean by that is, don't go worshiping someone because they have a Lamborghini on Instagram. Their Lamborghini isn't going to show you how to trade. It's not going to show you, it's not going to get you any better. And 9 times out of 10, the Lamborghini that they have is something that they rented, from Turo or something like that. And they're making the money that they're making not by executing the trades that they're telling you in their course they can do. All right. You want to master the study of price action. And we're going to get into that. If you don't know what that is, we're definitely going to talk about that. But this is where all the action is. This is the only thing that matters. Once you learn price action and you make that your study, then you become the indicator. You become the signal. You become the one that people are talking to and wondering, what do you think about this? And what do you think about that? And when you have that, when you can read price like a book, here's what happens. You get confidence, and that's good stuff. You want to avoid all indicator-based theories, all right? Because all this is just basically like turning on the news, you're watching the Weather Channel, and then they're giving you all the weather from last week. What's last week's weather going to do for you today? Nothing, all right? So avoid all indicator-based theories. There's plenty out there that I used to think they were everything, right? And I didn't win with any of them. You want to study why traders fail and why they win, because there's a lesson in both. So you'll find the lessons in your wins and in your losses. Okay. Now here's the reason why you want to study why you fail and why traders fail and why you win and why traders win. Because we always say there's a lesson in the loss, right? But there's also a lesson in the win. And we study the losses and we study the failures. And we're like, oh man, well now I know why I failed. But we don't study the wins. So the reason why you want to study the wins as well as the losses is because the win might have been you being lucky. And if you keep repeating that, luck isn't something that you can duplicate and you can continue to, you can't depend on luck, right? You can't depend on the Cinderella season every year. So study the reason why you failed and study the reason why you won. Expect this to be challenging, but absolutely worth it. Don't treat this like a lottery. Treat this as if you're going to pick up a skill. Treat this as if you're actually planning on being here 20 years from now. Because when you have the skill set, I'm telling you from experience, this can and will change your life.